And so it's telling really just in text how Sydney should behave, and it's instantiating a whole new fictitious personality here of Sydney. And then it sort of lays out Sydney's output format, Sydney's limitations, and then on safety, if the user requests content that is harmful, etc., don't respond in various ways, etc. So you're programming it just by telling it how Sydney operates and what Sydney is like in English. And so this is what potentially ran the chatbot on Bing, new Bing. And so what I'm getting at, I think, is these prompts really matter, and there's a lot of art and science to designing these prompts. And so what we've seen recently is now you can actually, this is like a real job you can now have, is you can be a prompt engineer. And so one of the first ones I'm familiar with is Riley Goodside, who I encourage you to follow on Twitter. He's currently a staff prompt engineer at scale, and one of the first ones that I'm aware of. And he's just extremely good at all of these prompts and techniques, and he was very helpful to me personally as well when I was trying to work with this. So it's kind of incredible that this is now a thing. Last few thoughts here. Basically, what I'm getting at here, I think, and this is a tweet from a long time ago, is if previous neural nets are kind of like a special purpose computer designed for a specific task that you trained it on, I feel like these GPTs are a general purpose computer, and it's reconfigurable at runtime to run natural language programs. So these programs are specified in prompts, and then GPT runs the program by completing the document. So very interesting. And one more is a tweet from more recently. The hottest new programming language is English. Really believe it, really interesting, really strange. There we go. That's where we are. And so I think, like, just to come back to the software paradigms that I talked about, I feel like software 1.0 was the realm of I designed the algorithm. It's been with us for 70 years. Software 2.0 is this data set iteration. You design the data set. Software 3.0 now is you design the prompt. And basically, you're conditioning a large language model to perform tasks by doing that. The other last shower of thoughts is kind of like, it kind of hit me at random once that software 3.0, basically prompting is also how you program humans. If you want humans to do something, you do it via a prompt. So it's interesting that our technology is kind of converging to humans in this way. The last thing I wanted to point out is that if you'd like to use any of this in your hacks, I think the best way to get started is to use OpenAI APIs. This offers the most powerful, easiest to use API. I don't say that because I work there. I work there because I say that. Thank you.